Yeah, fam. So, like, I was thinking as well. Yeah, you know, like we were speaking about earlier about VAR. Like, I remember before VAR came here, and obviously it was normal, innit? Like people used to just goals. There used to be goals used to be cancelled, vice versa. There used to be, if anything, some of that used to make football, innit? Because sometimes you used to argue over, no, that was a goal, no, that was not a goal. Look, he passed the line. Oh, the referee, that was offside. It used to bring this authentic, arguments amongst football fans, innit? Like, what do you think of VAR for you personally?
Well, me personally, I like VAR because as a long time football fan for years, I'm sure you can relate to this, right? As a Man United fan, I'm sure you watched games back in the days where there was a decision when against you
Yeah,
when you was at home and you watched it on TV and you're thinking, come on, ref, that's a penalty, that's not a penalty, that's a corner, that's not a corner,
facts.
and in the end there was no justice done. So what VAR was meant to do was not what's done. What VAR was meant to do was meant to come in the game and all of a sudden get rid of all that called nonsense.
Nonsense.
For once, you could look at replay for, you know what, if you're not happy with it, go on the TV and play it. But with VAR coming into the game, what it did is it took away that part of the game that we loved, the so-called the human flow,
The
where it
human flow.
allows you and another fan to argue, be like, come on, that was a foul. So again, what VAR was meant to do is get rid of all that nonsense and clear it. But unfortunately, there's always going to be something called a human flaw, no matter what. So even though VAR is around, we love it. Every now and then, when you do watch games on TV, you do see a decision. You're thinking, hold on, that's a penalty, and then they don't want to go
You know,
back and
like
replay it.
like them tight offside decision. You know, like
Yeah.
when a player is like this, yeah, and it's like it's so tight, and the only reason why, yeah, imagine a player is offside apparently is because of their toe, it's because of the little bit of their shoe. Come on, when VAR makes them kind of decisions for me, yeah, I find it absolutely ridiculous because you think to yourself, come on, man, like just give the goal basically. So
Yeah.
even though like I do understand VAR was meant to come in, you get me, get rid of all of the nonsense, you get me, but it's like, yeah, even though it helps certain games because obviously the replay back and you can properly see, yeah, that's a goal, that's not a goal. Yeah, but sometimes as well, I agree with you. It's a little bit like, come on, man. Like moving into the next season, like, would you still like to see VAR? Obviously, we still have it, but yeah, would you still like to see VAR?
Of course, I still want to see VAR. Again,
Yeah,
we have to go. We have to go slowly on these officials. We need to understand this is a new thing to them as well. So at the
yeah,
end of the day, they're still getting used to it. So
yeah,
I'm sure they're making mistakes. So hopefully, as time goes by,
yeah,
slowly but surely, we'll be able to eradicate all these nonsense errors. And obviously, hopefully, one day we get to a point where everything is called as should be seen. Okay,
yeah.
if it's a foul, give it a foul. Offside, offside. A penalty is an offside as long as you've got the visual evidence. Simply because the proof is in the pudding.
I hear that. I hear that, bro. Fam, I proper hear that, man. It's just that, bro. Yeah, for me, we see it anyway in this season, and obviously, you know them people that it's one of them ones where when you're watching a game, yeah, and then you start realizing, no, certain games VAR works for you in it when the decision is for you in it, and then sometimes when the decision is not for you, it's like forget VAR. So for me, I would say we see next season, man. Hopefully, like as a United fan, we're gonna get more like VAR decisions on our side, innit? You get me? Like before I close this off, yeah.
Yeah.
Like any predictions for next season? Like how do you think? Obviously, you can in football, especially the Premiership, you can never predict. You get me? But as a football fan who's been watching the Premiership for so many years, and sometimes you can tell how some teams are going to perform. Like, how do you think this Premiership is going to turn out? Like the 2020/2021 Premiership, like.
Okay, with me
Yeah,
personally, we have to
yeah,
talk
yeah.
about.
Just you get me. Just in general, you
Yeah,
get me. How do
me
you think it's gonna
personally,
be?
every game of the season, we always got the so-called the favorites, the contenders, and
Yeah.
those ones that are trying to creep into the top four.
Yeah.
So first of all, let's talk about the elephant in the room. For the past 5 seasons or something, Man City, every season starts when they got a chance of winning the title. So City gonna be up there. Liverpool, they haven't done a lot in the transfer market. I've been watching them, and the fact they lost to the Charity Shield against Arsenal.
Yeah.
I watched that game in the first 20 minutes and they were fly. It's like a giant that's ate so much last year they're full up already.
Okay.
They got so much food in their stomach.
Okay.
It's almost like they're hibernating. They got carried away by the success.
Okay.
So with Liverpool, they need to invest more to rebuild the team. Otherwise they might find themselves second, third, or fourth. So personally, I think again the elephant in the room with City. Again, as a Chelsea fan, hopefully we could come out to be the surprise host this year. But I'll say Man City.
Yeah.
Mourinho usually does good at second seasons at club. He usually does good.
I was going to ask about Tottenham.
We might be for a surprise Mourinho at Tottenham. Again, we're keeping close tabs.
What about United, man? United, Arsenal. What about my boys, man?
United, they're always
you
going
get
to
me?
finish
What
top
about my
four.
boys?
United always be top 5, top 4.
Yeah.
But with United, I've been watching them, and me personally, they don't excite me.
So what? You don't really think Oli is still at the wheel?
The Europa League. United, if you're gonna win, you're not to win the Premiership. You have to win the Europa League. So to me, what's tougher to you, winning the Premiership or winning the Europa League? What, in your opinion, what's harder?
Bro, I'll keep it real. Winning the Premiership, fam.
There you go.
It's more difficult winning the Premiership.
There you go. So in order for you to get gold, you have to get silver first.
Okay.
You can't get bronze and skip silver to get gold. So
it's true.
Again, that's my opinion.
No, absolutely, it makes sense. It's true.
Just one person.
Yeah.
Other people might be like, yeah, but we got Bruno's gonna be second season. I'm sure you people talk about the new kid. What do you call him? Greenwood. So,
Greenwood. We even, you know what? We even made our first official signing. I don't know if you're aware of him.
Yeah.
That boy, he's basically from Ajax, and his name is.
I saw him.
Van den Beek.
Okay, again.
Van Beek. Again, my guy. Hey, first of all, welcome to United, Van. And if I got your name wrong, obviously, the more games you're going to play for United, and obviously I'll get used to your name. But for now, I'm going to attempt to say your name, innit? Van den Beek. Welcome to Man United, my guy, yeah? So yeah, fam. You get me? Like, before we close this off, fam, I just want to say, once again, fam, seriously, I'm proud of you, fam, yeah?
Listen, this is our first rodeo, and
you get me?
It's not perfect.
There's plenty more to come. No. You know what? I usually don't say perfect, but if I'm going to say authentic-wise, it is perfect, because end of the day, the vibe here is not forced, you get me? We're literally having a conversation now. We decided to bring, obviously, you guys involved, but these conversations, we have them often off camera, you get me? And bro, I don't think, obviously, for those that don't know, my brother has started basically like a new journey, you get me? He has started his new journey. So again, bro, I'm going to keep on spreading you. Congratulations on your new journey. He has joined the YouTube family, you get me? So bro, could you tell, obviously, all of our viewers and anyone who's watching here, like, you know, what is your YouTube channel? First of all, what is your YouTube channel about?
Basically, with my YouTube channel, it's pretty much going to be like a television network.
Okay.
I don't want to be stuck in just one lane. I want to bring content that makes me happy and hopefully bring joy, happiness, and all kinds of emotions to whoever chooses to subscribe.
You have to respect that. I have to respect that.
So in the beginning...
You're doing you.
In the beginning, as a North London guy, there's this notion that for some reason North London is a ghetto. So hopefully, as time goes by, if you give me your ears and eyes, I'm going to take you for a journey to show you like, hey, listen, everything's not what you see on TV or in the newspaper, because a lot of the time people exaggerate. So me personally, what I've chosen to do the next few months, hopefully, I'm going to get my camera and just go around North London basically and hopefully try change your perception.
Yeah.
Okay?
You hear that, guys? So if you haven't subscribed already, if you haven't bumped into his channel on YouTube, bro, can you tell the people what is the name of your YouTube channel?
The official name for the channel is Ahmed KayukiTV.
And obviously, you know, if you look down, I'm going to put obviously all of the details down below, So obviously, if you're watching this like on Instagram, it's going to be in, you know, in the caption. And if you're watching this on YouTube, it's going to be literally below. So just scroll down below, Could you tell them one more time so they don't get the channel name twisted?
That's okay.
What's the name of your channel again, bro?
It's easy. It's Ahmed KayukiTV. I can spell it for you. Ahmed, that's AHMED. Kayuki, that's KIYUKI. TV right next to it. And I promise you, once you enter my world, I'm going to take you on all kinds of journeys. So expect not to see the same thing over and over again.
My fucking brother. My brother, you hearing?
The content.
Go on his channel, guys. Show some love and have some patience, because look, his journey is going to be very interesting, bro. You get me? So yeah, man, go over his YouTube channel and subscribe and go through his journey with him. You get me? Grow with him. You get me? Or grow without him. But I would say grow with him. You get me? Get me? You know what, bro? This conversation is so nice, Like, can I just go off the tangent before we close it? Can I just go off the tangent just quickly for a little, I promise, for a little quick 5 minutes? Just to talk about one subject, music. Just music. You know, all of us love music. We listen to music every day. Just my soul just told me to, you know, to just ask you just a little bit about music. Like, and the first question I just wanted to quickly ask you about music is, what do you think about the UK scene right now?
I love the UK scene. Me personally, from something happened in 2017, where all of a sudden this out of nowhere. Like talent came out of nowhere, and all because of Afrobeat.
Yeah.
Back in the days, again, I'm speaking from my opinion as an African boy when I first came in this country.
Yeah.
You got to school and you almost felt like you was ashamed to say you're from Africa.
Africa, absolutely.
There was a war going on between Africans and Jamaicans.
And Jamaicans.
They looked at us in certain way, and again, we used to go clubbing back in the days, raving, and if it wasn't a club, it wasn't the scene until they played Bashman.
Exactly. As far as I know, back in the days, you would not look. Maybe it's the clubs that I went to here and there, but as far as I know, back in the days, African music was not played in many clubs that I went to. Only, but obviously other music and bashment. You get me? So like Afrobeat has came a long way. So yeah, like what do you think of the music scene? Like, what kind of music are you listening to like right now?
moment,
and what artists do you basically like rate?
At the moment, I don't have a genre pretty much, meaning I don't have a favorite type of music. I'm all about artists. If I like an artist, I'm gonna listen to. If you used to go from a playlist right now, you find a drill song, a rap song, a gram song. Heck, you might even find a pop song. You know, so at the moment, it's like I pretty much listen to everything. Because to me, at the end of the day, music is music. Yeah, as a teenager, you felt like there's certain type of music you have to listen to for it to be cool.
Yeah.
But the older you get, you just realize music is just sound, man. It's whatever sound that captures your heart. That's what you pretty much listen to. So on my phone right now, I'm listening to an Indian song. I'm listening to a Jamaican song.
And I feel like that's the way music should be. Really, you get me? Like music is like, for me, I look at music as like a vibe, innit? Because you can't tell me, you can't play a sad song when you're clubbing. So it's like when you're clubbing, when you're getting turned up, like all of us know, you play like, you know, uplifting music, party music, you know, hey, hey, hey. When you're sad or when you're jogging or when you just woke up, you want to play something relaxing to go with the vibe, innit? So music is just a vibe, innit? Music is spiritual, you get me? So yeah, I would definitely agree, man. Like, what about in the thing? Obviously in US, like what kind of there's a lot of more music in the US, innit? US is bigger, you get me? But you know what? Before I say US, just looking at her, it just reminded me of one market, innit? That I'm sure probably certain people don't know that you listen to this market a lot, yeah? Now, could you tell the people a little bit about how basically like the reggaeton market, the reggaeton music, how it's doing, like what kind of reggaeton music you're listening to? If you could tell even a few people that might be watching it that might not be aware with reggaeton, like if you can tell them a few artist names and like the vibe, because every single time, I don't listen to it often, but whenever I hear the reggaeton music, like I said, music is a spiritual thing, innit? It's like, is it me or you just get it's a vibe? It's like you're moving. Obviously, guys, I'm off camera, innit? Like, but you can't see me move, but I'm telling you, you're moving, you get me? So yeah, tell us a little bit about reggaeton. I don't listen to it every day, but I know you guys like listen to it often, innit? And it's like, how is the vibe? How does it make you feel? And what are the artists?
And again, it's like with music is like food to your ears. I'm sure you remember a film called Next Day Air.
Oh,
that was a song in there called Aguanile by artist music called Mark Anthony. Even to this day, I still don't know any of the lyrics, but just the vibe. Good, yeah. So to me, I've always had a love for Latino music, but not until I met my current partner, 2017.
Yeah.
I started to run with like young Latino people. Yeah. They introduced me to this genre called, I believe, I don't know, Latino trap music. What's the name of the genre? Bad Bunny. What's the genre? Is it Latino trap? It's Latino trap. Basically,
Latino trap.
The American version of hip hop and R&B.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, oh my goodness, it was like this whole new world.
New world just opened
I
up.
found some of the most amazing
that sounds beautiful, man. You know when you
in the world.
Yeah, that sounds beautiful, man.
And on top of that, I used to walk around thinking, yeah, black people will dominate music on YouTube. Listen, I was ignorant and I was wrong. I started listening to this Latino music, and all of a sudden I realized, if you go on YouTube right now, you find at least 10. I'm talking about 10 Latino artists with a billion. Go on YouTube. See if you can find 10 rappers that's got billion views. It's okay. I'll wait. That's
awkward silence. Imagine, guys, yeah? That is actually
crazy.
Mad.
Latino music dominates YouTube. Because I was asking myself, why? But then that's when you realize the language. Spanish is spoken all over South America. So how many countries in South America alone? You got Spain. So it is crazy. It's dominating YouTube like it's nothing.
No, that's cool, man. Like we wasn't all of that. Like I don't know how obviously my brother did in geography, but no, Spain. We can say it's Spain in South America.
No. Spain's in Europe.
Europe.
They speak Spanish.
They speak
most
Spanish
of
as
the
well,
South
though.
American
Yeah, South America.
countries,
Yeah, it's
they
cool,
all
bro.
speak Spanish, and it's just
Which three, like, bro?
crazy.
Which three artists? Which three like Latino artists would you say like? If I was watching this on
Yeah,
YouTube, and I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
okay. So like, what artist should I look out for? Like, what artist should I look out for, Ahmed? Like, yeah.
Personally,
which three names would you give these
okay,
people? Would
me
you give
personally,
someone?
the
Yeah.
Drake version of Latino music, he has to be Bad Bunny. He's done features with everybody.
Guys, go check out Bad Bunny. Yeah. Cool. Who's the third?
Bad Bunny
Who's
is
the second
good.
person?
Of course, I have to be fair to keep it 100. With
course.
the female world, me personally, my favorite artist is Becky G, but to me, the best one.
Say that again, Becky who?
Becky G. She's
Becky
good.
G, yeah?
Again, she's a good artist. But to me, the best one, it has to be Karol G. She's like Nicki Minaj of Latino music. She's destroying.
So basically, you got two females, Becky G and Cara G.
Karol G.
Cara G. Okay, guys. So
G.
go check out Bad Bunny, Becky G, and
Karol G.
Cara G. Yeah? Shout out to all three of them. You get me? So
Trust
all
me,
three of them, if I go on YouTube now, definitely they've got like 1 billion views on
I
some of
guarantee
their videos.
you,
All
each
three
of them has a billion view video on YouTube. We can check right now.
Right.
It is crazy.
Guys,
If you
Jesus
name me
Christ, what is
5
going
rappers
on?
That's got 1 billion views on YouTube.
Yeah.
I respect rap.
That
I'm
is-
telling you, Latino music it
is
is
mad,
crazy.
man.
You don't even have to understand the words.
Yeah.
It's the melody. That's
is-
all it is to it. Music is just music. You know?
That is mad. Bro, I'm just gonna make this like one of my segues in it to like end of like my interviews in it. Like my last segue, just like something positive, putting some positive energies out there. God knows all of us need these positive energies out there in any way. You get what I'm trying to say? And like we said with these videos, hopefully me and you, we're gonna sit down and have more conversations like this in the near future. You get me? But before we end this one, bro, like because it's a big world out there, like I said, like anyone going through anything could literally be watching this. You just never know, innit? Like to say goodbye to people for now, yeah. Before we say goodbye, yeah. If I could ask you, like, in terms of like a positive message, innit, to anyone out there, anyone who just like a broken person looking for inspiration, might be going through like personal problems and just feel like they can't get out, and they just feel like they need like some type of like like a message or like a word to keep them going. What would you tell that person who's really down? Like what message would you have for that person?
Right now, what's going on in the world is unprecedented. We've never seen anything like this.
Absolutely, bro.
From Africa, Asia to America. So one thing you have to remember, no matter what you're going through, you're not alone. Trust me, all of us share your pain. All of us feel it. We don't know where we're going to go from here. Is a pandemic going to be over next month, the month after? We don't know. The government, the people we look up to, it almost seems like they don't know what to say as well. It almost seems like the blind leading the blind. So all I got to tell you is stay positive.
Yeah.
Stay strong. And again, just remember, as long as you have faith and you have God in your heart, you can get through anything, because I believe there's light at the end of the tunnel. And no matter how hard this storm we're going through, trust me, one day you're going to open your car, you're going to look around the outside your garden and you realize, you know what? The storm is over. So we're going to get through this.
We're going to get through this, people. We're going to get through this. You've heard it here, guys, yeah? I hope you enjoyed our first conversation, guys. Like I said, yeah, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and subscribe, and, just come through our journey and let's share, our beautiful moments together. Let's share these beautiful conversations together. And yeah, guys, I hope everybody enjoyed it, because I love this conversation for the last time, bro. Big bro, thank you so much for taking your time out, for this conversation. And yeah, guys, and we're gonna see you very soon, guys. So for now, from your boy Shafiq Kayuki, Reality Team TV, love and peace. Over and out.